So here we are in Notion, and I'm going to give you a quick overview on how to navigate around Notion and what different blocks mean. So what we are on at the moment is a page called My Business Hub. Now, this is the template that you have hopefully already imported. So this is your product that you've got with the course. On the left-hand side, you have a navigational panel, and this lists all of the pages and databases within your particular Notion area. So each of these items in the list represents either a page or a database. And a page or a database is a block of is a block within Notion. So from the free version, you're allowed so many blocks. I can't remember off the top of my head what it is, but I'm still using the free version, and I put loads of information in my my area, so I don't think you'll have a problem. So by clicking on this default template here, which is Personal Home, which is what you get when you create your Notion account, we have a page called Personal Home. If you can change the title. So if I change that to home, it changes it here, and that's how you identify within the navigational panel the page that you're on. You can change icons, and if you change that icon, then it will, or if there is an icon, it will also appear in the navigational panel. So again, it's another way of being able to make your pages stand out so you can get to where you want faster. As I've opened up the navigational panel, it shows me that there are a further 4 pages or databases within this particular page. And these are the movie list, recipes, yearly goals, travel plans. So within that page, there are more pages. So we can either click on them here, and it takes you to that page, or you can go back to the home and click on it here, and it will take you to the page. So it's just a different way of getting to different places within the tool. So all of these look to be pages, but obviously you can create databases as well. So if we go back to My Business Hub, and there is plenty of databases in here. Now, the difference between a page and a database is that the page can be formatted with lots of different things, which includes databases. And you can replicate that page to store data. Obviously, the page stores data, but the database formats the data into gathering particular pieces of information. Now, those databases can then be related to each other. So if you remember back to the projects and tasks training, we had a model that showed, let's go here. Dreams, goals, and projects, all of which were different databases. So as you can see here, we've got, open up that, we've got 3 different databases. The name of the database is given here just above the table. So you can probably tell it's a database by, there will always be this blue button next to it when you go near that area. So if you hover over it, then the button appears. The layout of the table may change depending on your view, so it wouldn't guarantee that you're looking at a database because of this presentation. But generally, whatever view you've got the button there showing you to create a new one. Now, as you can see, if I open up on the navigational panel, My Business Hub, there are lots and lots of task options. Now, that indicates it's a database, but it's a copied database. So we have one task database that is stored down at the bottom here. And that task database is then copied and displayed in different formats with different filters throughout the hub. So these options here will take you to that particular area, but there's no easy way that I've found to be able to label these different so you know what you're looking at each point. Now, obviously, the dreams, goals and projects are the starting point of those database, so you can easily go here and it will take you to that particular database. But because the tasks are linked to projects and then we've got different views, then that's a little bit more tricky on how to display those or find out where you are. So as I was saying, a database can be copied and that data is then displayed in multiple places. So if we go back to here and look at the daily highlights, this is showing me two versions of the task database. The difference being is the filter. So within a database, you can use the properties of that database to filter it. So here we have show me your task where it's not yet complete and the status is in progress and it's critical and it's not a reminder. Whereas if we look at the filter here, it's show me all of the tasks that are not complete, it's in progress, and where the category is reminder. So the two are exclusive. You will never see a task in here that will appear here, although they are all in the same database. So if we quickly go back to the dreams, just to show you what a property is. So if we click on open there, it's completely new. So if that title there is the name of your vision, so let's say 10-year vision, and the fields that you see here are the properties that are available on that database. So within this particular database line, you can add whatever you want as further information, but these are the specific information that you can then use to filter and sort. So we have categories, it could be business or personal. We have priorities, so let's call it critical. We can have a status, so let's say it's in progress. Target achievement, so that's looking at what we want to do, but we'll cover that. So these are that's a date field, that's a text field, I wish I could say it. Now, when you see an arrow here on the property name, so there, that is linking it to another database. So what this does is links it to the focus areas database. So by clicking on the field, you will see all of the focus areas pop up and you can then link in the focus area that you want. So let's say it's something to do with business details. They're optional, you don't have to put those in, but that's where we are. And then this is linked to the goals that we want. So we have it and we're going to create some goals that are associated with it. Now we've got a new goal in there. We can create a new goal if we wanted to. So test and link that. And that will then open up the test goal for you to then populate those pages. So if we now go back down here into here, you can see we have our 10-year vision data item, which is our dream. You can have multiple, you can have whatever you want. You saw me put in what values they are, and you can have your goals. And again, you populate it as you want. This goal is now linked to this dream. So as you can see, on this data, on the dreams database, there is no filters or sorts on there. So by clicking on the three dots, you can add a sort using the properties of that database. So you can sort it by name, you can sort it by category, ascending, doesn't really matter at this point in time because there's only one field in it, whereas this one already has a sort, so we're sorting it by target date. And we saw the filters that were here on this task list already. So you can build up those tasks, how you display the table fields as you want. The final thing that you can do with tables is display different versions of tables. So if I go down into tasks and look at the task in progress section, we can see that it's a database, it's related to the task, so this is going to show all of the tasks that we've got. This option here has got a series of views that we can display the tasks in whatever fashion we feel more comfortable. So at the moment, we're seeing a timeline for the week, and we'll show all of the in-progress tasks that are due this week. There's no tasks in this particular system at the moment, but we can also see that same view for today in a list format. We can look at it for tomorrow. We can look at all in-progress tasks. Obviously, these are showing you the same type of data, so the same display mechanism. We've just got no data to show you. Another one is called a Kanban board, which is similar to Trello. So you can see the data item as a card in here, and you can display the image, or if there's an image associated with it, you can. It basically takes a field that's got a select list and groups all of the data by that select list, and you can then show all of that data together. So this would show all of the tasks that are high priority, medium priority, and low priority, all in one table that has the task is not yet complete and it's in a status of progress. And finally, there are calendar views. So again, all of the tasks can be displayed in a calendar format so that you know what you're looking at to do on that particular day. And that's pretty much it as far as pages and databases are concerned. We make full use of them in My Business Hub. You probably won't need to do much alterations in them because hopefully they cover a lot of what you've already, what you need to be able to work through your projects. But as I say, that's just giving you a quick overview of how to navigate and display different data within databases within Notion.